From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You talk about this Bengals defense. They were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? They'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Maverick, 18 Maverick.
Richardson on 3rd and short. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
We hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Richardson on 4th down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
If there's one thing they are lacking in, it's confidence. They took a big and maybe unnecessary risk going for that 4th down. He put them on his shoulders, though, and paid off the big-time gamble.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Running left, Taylor. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Two 1st downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
18, 5 in.
Off play action, Richardson. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 35.
It's a gain of 35. 1st down, Colts.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Richardson looking to throw this. He's got Bellinger. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Taylor diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
Well, just about an ideal start to this one offensively, because on the road, you want to make sure you quiet the home crowd early. And how do they do it? Nice march to start things off. Let the run game find its footing early. That drive certainly checked a lot of boxes, and they finished it off with a touchdown run.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here we go.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. Bryant with a catch right side. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. To the air again, Burrow. This one into the hands of Pitts. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards that time. 4 consecutive passes to begin this opening drive, and you can't argue with the results. They've already driven it into the red zone and a fresh set of downs here to play with.
Which means there's a lot of trust by the play caller, by the quarterback, the receivers, you name it. Everyone locked in, everyone doing their job. I'd continue to go in that direction because right now they got the defense back on their heels.
Burrow. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Bengals are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And that is incomplete. You talk about this Bengals defense. They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defense coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Richardson. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this will be taken at the 13. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partners are putting the defensive back. I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. 7-7, our score after one.
7-7.
Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11. Stop.
Now Burrow. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. This short throw caught by Goddard. And some room to work. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 27 yards there, 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. The Bengals 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you part in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Pollard will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Now comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the end zone, here comes Williams, fighting his way through contact. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Hold the set.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Now 2nd and 5. Here's Richardson to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Sullivan. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's a gain of 35.
1st down, Indianapolis.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here.
79 Broncos.
Now it's Richardson. That is taken in by the tight end fan. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him 32 on the play.
The 7-yard line.
Hold the ready.
Richardson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Colts. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
I'm fine, ready.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
11, 11.
Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the... He's got a man, complete. A big play there for Cincinnati. 41 yards.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. It delivers a big play here for this offense.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Not a lot of success to be found there.
Here we go.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Christian Watson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
And they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Here's Tommy Townsend now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. That is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And it is caught. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 17 at a Cincinnati 1st down. Burrow will throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's the backup Mariota. Looking deep here for Chase. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Working with a lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Flush to his right. His throw incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
2nd and 10 now, Burrow. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 32-yard line. Now it's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase, 32 yards. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Richardson to throw off play action. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
And this is caught on the sideline, and he gets out of bounds as well. How about that? That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Second down, Pollard again.
Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down. And quickly, they get to the line. On third down, it's Pollard. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. He's able to get 6, a nice pickup down to the 21.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On second down, it's Pollard.
And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. They're going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running...
Touchdown, Bengals! Martavis Bryant from 10 yards out, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From the end zone, here comes Williams.
Wrap up.
Still moving. Past midfield, look out. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Colts. Gay is on for the point after. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
Next to score, Bengals 35, Colts 24.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
18-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
40 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
12,
Here's Pollard again. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Sheds off the tackle, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Kyle Pitts,
66 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point safely through. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted.
And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run left with Pollard. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. They'll get this to Nwangu.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Adetomiwa Adebawore there for the defense.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Kyle Pitts with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Bengals get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason. Now a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Richardson.
This one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far and brings up 3rd down.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
He finds his man complete. It's Sullivan.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Warriors 70. Let's go.
Richardson looking to throw this.
This is caught. It's Brown. And they're able to get to him right away, but still down to the 44-yard line with a catch.
Cut 19.
Back to the air with Richardson.
He finds his man complete. It's Sullivan. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Richardson looking to throw.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
On 3rd down, it's Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
Now Richardson.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. This whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense isn't going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
He's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A.J. Brown, 27 yards. And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing that perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
The 71 yards rushing for him now to this point. This 2nd and 4.
Going to run again here with Pollard. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Throw left side, complete to Chase. And he is going to have a Bengals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
11.
Bryant, the man in motion right.
And he'll get it here on the touch pass. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
12.
Burrow looking to pass.
Drops this underneath for Pollard.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
Again to Bryant, and again it's caught.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7.
11, mighty.
Now Burrow going to change things up. A give to Pollard, running left.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves.
Here we go.
Start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and minicamps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
They were stopped last time from the 1. Now here's another try on 3rd and goal.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Stop.
They'll look to run with Nwangu. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Let's go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Over the middle, complete. That's Sullivan. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
18, pioneer.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Mustang 19.
Richardson. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Again, it's Richardson. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. He's to the 15.